happen. Joining me now is Philip Turle, our International Affairs Editor. Philip, just take us through what's going to happen today in the Senate.
Right, well, first of all, this afternoon, when this is due to kick off in just a few hours' time, there will be a series of debates and discussions. There will be 4 hours of those, after which there will be a simple vote on the constitutionality of the impeachment proceedings that are taking place and the eventual conviction of Donald Trump. Now, for that to pass, you only need a simple majority in the Senate. So that is likely to pass because there is a 50-50 set up in the Senate between Democrats and Republicans, and Kamala Harris will have the deciding vote, so that will pass. Then we move on to the second section, which will probably continue tomorrow, and then there will be 16 hours of debates each side on what exactly is going to be talked about and against the legitimacy of the charges which are levelled against Donald Trump. Once that is over, there will be a next step where witnesses may eventually be called. Now, you have to remember that all of the senators in this trial, which is something quite unique, were witnesses to what happened on January the 6th because they were in the chamber at the time when the mob went in there. So many of them will be called to talk at the bar about what they saw and to relive that day. So you can expect a pretty emotional I think testimonies from some of the senators there who feel that their lives were greatly under threat. So that will go ahead then. And then at the end of it all, there will be this vote on whether or not Donald Trump can be impeached or not. And as you were just saying, that doesn't look very likely to happen.
And the whole argument appears to be based over whether Donald Trump can be impeached even though he's no longer president. What does the law actually say about this?
Well, the constitutionality of all of this is, well, what the Republicans are arguing is he was already impeached last year, but he was president while he was impeached. He was not convicted, but the impeachment proceedings did go ahead. This time round, he's no longer president. So constitutionally, this trial is dead in the water before it even gets underway. What the Democrats are arguing is he was impeached, yes. He was impeached while he was still president. Therefore, we have the right to carry on with that, even though he's no longer in office. Now, if you look at what most scholars have said, because this is all uncharted territory, no president has ever been impeached twice in the United States. So this is uncharted territory. Scholars who've examined the law say that, in fact, the Democrats are right and they can go ahead with the impeachment proceedings, even though Donald Trump is no longer in office, principally because they started while he was still in office, so therefore they can continue that even though he's no longer president of the United States.
So what are the chances that he's actually going to be impeached?
Pretty low, because there are two things here. The first one, as you were saying in your introduction, is that the Democrats can't just do this on a simple majority. They need a 2/3 majority in the Senate to get Donald Trump convicted of impeachment or be impeached afterwards. So that is unlikely to happen because about 10 Republicans originally said they were willing to support the Democrats in all of this. But since that happened, there's been a period where Joe Biden has taken office, where many want to turn the page on this terrible episode in US history, and there is less support for impeaching Donald Trump than there was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it looks pretty unlikely that 17 Republicans are going to join forces with the Democrats to get Donald Trump convicted. And the other reason for that is I think that many Republicans are still scared about the influence of Donald Trump, still scared about his hold on the Republican Party. If they were going to vote in a secret ballot, they may vote to get him convicted. But as it's a vote which is not secret, then I think many of them will have cold feet and will not want to do that.
Philip Turle, thank you.